MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Chris Sale gets the call on the World Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist, the ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Prince Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Now here it comes. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Joc Pederson now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0. It's the zone high and inside, but still a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. You can score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Machado has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Kershaw, a native Texan, who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Puig giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Betts at second with 2 down. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Manny Machado now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it. So digging in now, number 13. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Rip. Oh, it's off the third base bag. To his right, Nunez. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Cody Bellinger is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7, center fielder number 35.
Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Three runs already home here. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Grandal stands at first with 1 out. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Joc Pederson.
Stepping up now, Joc Pederson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Here's Steve Pearce now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Kinsler. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Kinsler stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2003 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 out, nobody on. The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. High pop up. Number 13 has got it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in for his second at bat, Justin Turner, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Popped him up. Pedroia is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, Georgia, Manny Machado.
Settling in now, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Machado swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Pedroia onto the grass. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 13.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Christian Vasquez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he pops it up back behind second base. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's just 2 for 12. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The shortstop, number 2.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the second round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
High in the air into shallow left center. Machado onto the grass, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. He drew a walk his first time up.
Brian Dozier.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts has it, and he'll throw against his body to first. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
You know, D-Row, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Dozier on at first, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
To second for one.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Line shot back to the mound, and somehow he comes up with it. One left for LA, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. So 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Here's Steve Pearce now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
High pop-up. Grandal over to his right, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Popped him up. Bogaerts over to his left. 1 down. Here's Joc Pederson now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Count is even at 1-1 to Pederson. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And right into the shift. Here he comes again, 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Digging in, Justin Turner, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers.
Leading off for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Kinsler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pederson has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig on the run, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox,
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dozier onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5. Here's Manny Machado now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. In there, 1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Line drive to center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, number 13. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And there's out number 2. Here's Brian Dozier now. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Cody Bellinger will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back standing. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Nunez leads off second with nobody out. There's a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Weak chopper up the line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pederson has a read on it. One away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Ready now, Mookie Betts. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And that one right down Main Street.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Martinez.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
That's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold him in the single.
Into the box, Steve Pearce. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit hard to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So striding in, Ian Kinsler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hot shot on the ground is short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. In now, Yasmani Grandal. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Pulls the string on that one. One strike. A 1-1 count to Puig. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. The 1-2 is taken down and in for a ball. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Tyler Thornburg comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Bradley racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Digging in, Justin Turner. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. There's a curveball blocked by Vasquez. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Popped high in the air. Pedroia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out. Ready for another chance. Christian Vasquez 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Kershaw is ready. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of we're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to number 70. Will take the ball now as the new pitcher. So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, D-Row, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Machado aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
Count is 1 and 2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Cold strike, 0-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. This is pulled into right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. And now a pitch on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. On to Lansdowne and gone. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead 4-3. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
First baseman number 25, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Puig coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
He's set and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker in the dirt. Grandal gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. Runners on first with one down. All even now, 2-2. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Joc Pederson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A runner on first with two away. And this will be a called strike two. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up two in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Got to wonder what he was looking for.
There is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken their first step as they claim game one here at home. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the eighth, and they did what they had to do in the ninth to seal the deal.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.